is Ashanti Branch. I'm the founder of the Ever Forward Club. Ever Forward was started in 2004 as a support group for young men in middle school and high school, just like yourself. You know, when we first started Ever Forward, I was trying to help some young men learn algebra. I was a math teacher at a high school, and I saw really smart young men in my class who were not doing good academically. They weren't working to the level of their potential. And what I realized was that I wasn't willing to just watch them fail without trying some things. And so Ever Forward was started as a support group, like let's come together. Let me learn from you. I asked these young men, I said, I'll buy you lunch once a week. In exchange for lunch, I want you to teach me how to be a better teacher. And through those lunchtime conversations, the Ever Forward Club was built, coming together to talk about what we were going through in a healthy way so the young men knew that they didn't have to pretend that everything was perfect. Maybe everything was perfect. But what if it's not? Do you have a place to talk about it so you don't hold it in and finding yourself getting in trouble because you've done something, because all this energy has built up and come out in the wrong way? We have to learn how to navigate our emotions in healthy ways because men have emotions, contrary to what you may have heard. You know, today we're gonna do some work around masks. And I know that right now in our world, there's a lot of conversation about masks. You probably see people all around your city, town, wherever you live, wearing masks. Hopefully, they're wearing them to protect themselves, to protect you. Because this virus that's going around, we can't see, we need to protect ourselves from it when we're around other people. You know, the masks that we're gonna talk about are not to protect us from viruses. The masks that I'm gonna talk about, that I'm gonna have you work on today, are masks that we wear to protect ourselves from each other. The images that we put in front of everybody, the things we let people see about us, the image that we walk to school or to work or to sports or to whatever we do, that those images are what we're gonna talk about today. So hopefully you have a piece of paper handy and a pencil. And if you don't, grab one quickly. Because what we're gonna do is, this is gonna be not just sit and listen, this is gonna be a doing activity. And it's gonna go really fast. So I only have a few short minutes with you. So what I want you to do is, if you already have a piece of paper, and if you don't, what you could do is you could go to a website. So I'm gonna give you an option to either do it on pen and paper or to go to a website. The website is easiest, but everyone doesn't have access to maybe the tabs. And so if you can go to the website, it's 100kmasks.com. 100kmasks.com. You know, the work we did in Ever Forward was featured in a documentary called The Mask You Live In. And The Mask You Live In was a narrative of American masculinity and how America's hyper-masculine narrative of being a man is really hurting our boys. In that documentary, we did this activity for the first time. And now over 44,000 people around the world have participated. And now you're gonna participate. So here's how it's gonna work. If you're already on the website, 100kmasks.com, you're gonna just get started. And I'm gonna walk you through the steps. If you're using pen and paper, I'm gonna have you take your piece of paper and fold it in half. So hopefully you have your piece of paper. I have a blank piece of paper now to work on this with you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a piece of paper, take your piece of paper and fold it in half. And then I want you to open it because we're gonna use the left side and the right side. If you're gonna use the digital version on the website, you're gonna basically see that there's a left side and a right side. And right there, you're gonna begin drawing, using the tool, using your finger, your mask on your computer. But if not, you're gonna do it on a piece of paper. And so the left side is gonna be the mask. So on the left side, which is the things that the front of the mask, I want you to draw a mask on this side, the left side. So on the same side where the mask is, the side where you just drew your mask, I want you to write 3 words that are things that you gladly let people see about you. What are some qualities or characteristics of yourself that you gladly let people see? I want you to write those on the front of the mask. Somewhere on the left side, 3 words or 3 phrases that are qualities of yourself you gladly let people see. And then, I want you to just take a deep breath. Like, just force yourself to take a deep breath. Because now we're gonna move to the left side, the right side. The left side is the front of the mask, the right side is the back of the mask, and the back of the mask is different than the front of the mask. The back of the mask are those things we normally don't let people see. We normally don't talk about. So what I would like you to do on the right side is I would like you to write 3 words or 3 phrases that are qualities of yourself that you normally don't let people see. And if you're on the online version, you will be able to see that there's questions at the bottom where you can answer those questions as well, and you type them in. Now let's say that you've already finished. You've written You draw on your mask, you got the words on the front of the mask, the words on the back of the mask. These are the things that you gladly let the world see. And maybe right now you're like, man, what am I gonna do with this piece of paper? I got these things about myself. Maybe you feel like you wanna throw it away. Well, I wanna encourage you to do two things first. I wanna encourage you to share it with us. Now these are anonymous, so there's no name on it. And there's two ways you can share with us. You can email us at everforwardclub@gmail.com. That's everforwardclub@gmail.com, no spaces in between. Or you can send us a text, and I'll tell you the number that you can text us. The number is 510-854-6794. 510-854-6794. And the reason that we ask you to share them with us is because we want you to be able to see a collection of masks from around the world of young people who are recognizing that I'm not alone. There are other people who are going through similar stuff that I'm going through, but we just don't talk about it. And so what I want you to do is, if you share those with us, thank you very much for being ready to do that. If you're already online, your masks are already, you can either download it for yourself for a copy to keep, or you can go ahead and submit it. What we want to do next is we want to let you see a video of masks from all over the world. I think it's really important for you now to recognize that whatever you wrote on that card, there are people who are also going through similar things. Probably your same age, probably in your same city, and maybe even people who don't even look anything like you are going through similar experiences around the world.
Summer you'll never have until you ask. You don't know just who I am under this mask. 100,000 masks, I'm just trying to be a man. 100,000 masks, you don't know just who I am. May think you know me, you can't envision my past. You don't know just who I am under this mask. 100,000 masks, I'm just trying to be a man. 100,000 masks, you don't know just who I am. Walk 1,000 miles and I ain't never looking back. Before I take this mask off, gotta know myself in fact. I can never go too fast, I can never get off track. Leave it in the past, I can never come in last. 100,000 masks, showing fear of who I am. I'm just feeling good, yeah, I'm feeling like the man. Front and back of masks, trying to ask of who I am. Know just who I am, when you look inside this mask. Summer you'll never have, until you ask. You don't know just who I am under this mask.
If you want to do this work with your peers and your friends, the website is available to you. Maybe you share your mask with each other and really learn what each other is going through in a really safe way. You know, we want you, young men, to recognize that it is so important for us to have a safe place to talk about the things that we're going through and know that it's okay. And know that it's actually normal for us to talk about how we feel. But society has told us that as men, we should not supposed to show feelings. We first of all shouldn't have feelings, and if we have them, you better not show them, because there's names they're gonna call you if you show feelings. Well, I want you to know, young man, that I wish I was young when I was your age, somebody had given me permission to feel. It took me a lot of years before I finally got clear that, man, I'm human and I feel, and I want to be able to talk about it with people who also are willing to feel. And so this work is about you. This work is about masks, and this work is about how do we transform our world so that you can feel more safe in a community where you matter, where you are enough. Thank you for being a part of this journey with us. We look forward to seeing you again in the future. Ever forward.